we're going to pull back the curtain on how the role of an accountant is transforming from a back-office number cruncher into a crucial player driving real innovation and growth all across the continent. So let's kick things off with this one core idea. The old stereotype of an accountant, hunched over a dusty ledger, it's completely gone. Today, we're talking about strategic business partners, we're talking about tech innovators. These are the people who have become absolutely essential to driving national economies forward. All right, so here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll look at the big picture. What's shaking up the financial world in Africa right now? Then, we're going to zoom right in on two economic giants, Nigeria and South Africa, to see how these changes are playing out in the real world. We'll also unpack the new skills and tools that define the modern accountant and see how tech is connecting all this talent with opportunity. And finally, we'll tie it all together to understand what this really means for the future of finance in Africa. The world of finance in Africa is really at a major crossroads. We've got this perfect storm of technological disruption, huge demographic shifts, and rapid economic evolution. And it's all forcing the entire industry to reinvent itself at a speed we've just never seen before. Take a look at this number, 123,000. That's roughly how many professional accountants there are across the entire continent of Africa. Now, that might sound like a big number, but on a continent with over 1 billion people, it's really just a drop in the ocean. And that's not a problem. It's actually a massive opportunity. It tells us there's a huge growing demand for financial expertise that's only going to get bigger. And it's not just about getting more accountants. It's about getting accountants with a completely different set of skills. As you can see here, the real story is in the skills gap. We're talking about a massive need for professionals who are tech savvy, who can actually use AI and data analytics. They need to be strategic thinkers who can help guide major business decisions. And look at this, even sustainability reporting is now critical because international investors want to see clear data on a company's environmental and social impact before they even think about putting their money in. So you've got these 4 major forces really driving this transformation. Digitization is automating all the old, repetitive tasks. Shifting demographics mean a whole generation of experienced experts is starting to retire. The skills shortages are creating a real talent crunch. And, of course, as economies get more and more complex, the need for sharp, clear financial guidance has never, ever been higher. Okay, so let's see what all these big trends actually look like on the ground. We're going to focus on 2 of Africa's biggest and most dynamic economies, South Africa and Nigeria. South Africa is dealing with a really interesting paradox right now. On one hand, demand for skilled financial professionals is absolutely through the roof. But on the other hand, the supply is shrinking. The country is staring down a shortage of over 20,000 accountants, mainly because experienced professionals are retiring way faster than new talent can be trained to replace them. And this right here really shows the different paths these 2 economic powerhouses are on. While South Africa is grappling with that shrinking talent pool, Nigeria is in the middle of a massive expansion. You've got this combination of a really strong economy, major tax reforms that are simplifying the whole system, and incredibly influential professional bodies, like the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, that are setting high standards for training. All of this is fueling a huge demand for top-tier financial expertise. Okay, so with all these pressures and opportunities, what does it actually take to succeed as a financial professional in Africa today? Let's just say the old toolkit isn't going to cut it anymore. The secret sauce in this new landscape is really a hybrid skill set. Of course, that core technical knowledge is still absolutely essential, but now it has to be paired with digital literacy, strategic advisory skills, and just the raw ability to adapt and thrive in a market that's changing all the time. And technology is a perfect example of this in action. Tools powered by AI can now automate so many of the routine, time-sucking tasks that used to fill up an accountant's day. And what that does is it frees up these professionals to focus on the much higher value work, like providing sharp, strategic advice that can help a business solve complex problems and jump on new opportunities. All right, so we've got this new generation of tech-savvy, strategic financial professionals. But how exactly are they connecting with the businesses that so desperately need them? Let's take a look. This is really the million-dollar question, isn't it? You have all these skilled professionals on one side and businesses that are just hungry for their expertise on the other. How in the world do you bridge that gap, especially across such a vast and diverse continent? Well, the answer is popping up in the digital world. We're seeing new, specialized online marketplaces being built specifically to be that bridge. They're designed to connect businesses directly with a whole network of verified, trusted financial professionals from all over Africa. And the whole process is really straightforward. Professionals create a verified profile that shows off their skills and their experience. Then, businesses can hop on and search for the exact expertise they need, whether it's a tax advisor in Lagos or an auditor in Johannesburg, and connect with them right there on the platform. And what's really brilliant about these platforms is how wide their reach is. They're built to serve the entire economic spectrum. So from individuals who just need a little help with their taxes, to startups trying to scale, all the way up to huge corporations that need highly specialized services. Okay, let's pull all of this together, because this isn't just a story about one profession changing. This is about the engine of Africa's economic development getting a massive upgrade. This quote right here really nails it. Accounting and tax expertise in Africa isn't just some nice-to-have support function anymore. It is a fundamental pillar of economic progress. These professionals are the guardians of financial integrity. They're the champions of transparency, and they're the strategic partners that give businesses the power to thrive in a super competitive global market. You know, this whole transformation is creating this huge wave of new opportunities. If you're a business owner, there's a whole new world of talent out there waiting to help you grow. If you're a student, accounting now offers a really dynamic and rewarding career. And if you're already a professional, now is the time to upskill and embrace what's next. The new financial frontier in Africa is already here. The only question left is, what role are you going to play?